yesterday, the day before, I shared a video that I made, which was the American Dream. And so I talked a lot about the farms. I talk a little bit about the farms and everything, but I just want to say, literally, I mean, this country is the best country in the world. Most of you know me from Top Shot and know me from TV, and most of you think, oh, you know, Gabby, you know, she's just traveling, shooting, having a life, having fun and all that stuff, but most of you don't know everything that went through what I went through in life before everything turned out very good. And even though I'm not gonna go too deep into that, I just want to tell you that this country, I mean, this is a country that we are so blessed to be in right now. I love Venezuela. I love the opportunity we had in Venezuela, and literally Venezuela we let it down. We didn't think we were good enough to, you know, do stuff by ourselves, I guess. And that's why we accepted socialism. And now that I hear stuff here, you know, socialism talk like really, like so openly from politicians, from, you know, presidential candidates, flat out, yes, let's bring socialism to the United States. And I'm like, and people are saying, yes, let's do that, and I'm like, no, you don't know what you have right now. You don't know the blessing we live in this country, because as far as I know, most immigrants try to come into the United States, not to Venezuela or to Cuba or to China or to any other socialist country, right? They come here in the US because they know this is a country that they have the opportunities to excel. They know that we come here with a drive. We say, hey, you know, when I wake up and I have a dream, I want a dream to be, and this is true. When I was going through very hard times in the US here about 10 years ago, rough times, I lost my job, and my ex-husband at the time pretty much flat out left me. Yeah, flat out left me. He had something else going on. I felt lost, you know, but it was one of those things that you say, okay, you know, what can I do? What can I go out and do for myself? And you can find it. And those are things that you don't find everywhere around this world, okay? I didn't have, because when I was a teenager, I dedicated my whole life, teenage life, and to the sport. I didn't even went to college back then because I was like so focused on my sport, Olympics, that was my life. So I came here to this country without a degree. And I hear some people, oh, you know, I don't have a degree, I don't have this, I don't have that. I'm like, you are freaking alive, okay? You can just go out there and do something for yourself. And if you have an idea what to do, you know, just dream it, just think about it. When I was through that situation, that I didn't know what I was gonna do with my own life, I thought, okay, I know how to shoot. I went to the Olympic Games, so I may know one or two things how to shoot good, right? So I said to myself, I want to be known as I want to be one of the most known firearms instructors in the United States. Granted, my English was bad, little as I am, barely 5 feet. What else? You know, in a male-dominated activity, because it's a male-dominated sport for the most part around the world. And I knew that when I came, we're talking about 2009, about 10 years ago, where the boom about women in the firearm industry was not necessarily that. You know, not many women were instructors back then. But I said, so I'm gonna do it. And, you know, here I am. So what I'm trying to say is that be the sole writer of your destiny. Be the sole power of your life, and don't expect a government, someone who doesn't know you, someone who does not care about you trying to tell you that they will take care of you. Government, the government who tell you that you need them, those politicians are the ones that you have to be very careful, because for the most part are the ones who will give their back to you, and they play in all the political game that they do all the time. So I just want to put a little bit of perspective on that video I shared. Some people think that, you know, it's just a script and we filmed the video about the American dream and all that stuff, but it's true. I mean, I enjoy and love this country because of the opportunities that allows me to excel to whatever I want to do. I don't want any government to tell me what I deserve. I can determine that by myself. I don't want any politician to tell me what I can and cannot do to be successful, or what is success according to them, because I can do that for myself. So right now we're going through a lot of things going on, and I'm gonna start making a little bit more these videos because there's a lot of in my chest I need to let out. Because, you know, sometimes I feel that, I mean, I can't believe, though, it's almost like I feel like what I was in Venezuela, you know, going through this thing about, yeah, you know, socialism, and I'm like, what in the world are you thinking? Don't you see? Have you read books? Can you see outside of this world? Can you see how California is going? So anyway, if you ever feel like you feel in a hole, that you don't know what to do, that you feel trapped, just know that the way to get to the right end that you want to be at starts today. Making the little steps, making that phone call, asking a friend, going to the bank, telling a friend, hey, do you know anybody that needs somebody for a job? Always open your mind and open yourself to be helped. This is the country to succeed. This is the country that we need to protect, not only the rights we have, but everything in general that we enjoy. So anyway, that was my rant for the day. I just had to do it. I just ended up with an interview with a great pastor, Sean. I don't know if you guys know about him. I'll share the video as soon as when it's posted, whatever. But I just felt like I had a lot more stuff to say. Anyway, that's all for now. See you next time.